And I am back with more of the Tyranids. Now, where we left off last time, I was having this little Mexican standoff here with these Genestealer cultists while we were working on researching extra infantry armor, because infantry is good. Now, I'm still pumping out termagants in my two cities of Indothalone and Farkor, as I would like to rush some more buildings. Ideally, we will soon be able to start pushing forward with a serious army and going out and claiming some outposts. Now, these termagants here, do I want them to be used to rush any buildings? Probably not. Let's dedicate them to the process of gathering outposts. Now, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and have my whole army here pass the turn, because if I move forward right now, one of them will get hit by those neophyte hybrids. I probably will just have to get hit by the neophyte hybrids at some point anyways, but for now I'd rather give them a little bit of time so those new termagants can join them in the rear. Warriors! Should I look into warriors sometime soon? Probably yes, but for now termagants are cheap and plentiful. And I can use them both to rush buildings and to use them as actual units. So they're, you know, a versatile unit. Oh no, you fools. You foolish fools. Alright, so these Genestealer cultists are going to get it. Okay, the feud with the Genestealer cultists begins. Do these guys not realize what side they're on? Oh, I forgot, there's a thing in the lore, isn't there, that sometimes Genestealer cultists go rogue. Clearly, these ones have lost it. Okay, well, these termagants are going to have to move closer to the Malanthrope as they've lost their leadership. Alright, now, are we going to kill these neophyte hybrids this turn? No, because they've taken their ranged status, they've taken their ranged damage buff. So they will be taking way less ranged damage. They will probably be able to run away. Okay, back here in Indothalone, let's see. We want a building. We want a megafauna sack, and we want to rush it. So we are going to go ahead. No, not a hibernation marsupia. Don't know why I clicked that. A megafauna sack. So we don't need to worry about rushing so much. And we'll be eating these termagants to speed that up. There we go. That is so disgusting. And we'll be ordering a unit of termagants as well. Once we get the megafauna sack up, we are after that probably going to look into another brood nest so we can get termagants out at a ludicrous rate and probably pump a load of them into a third city that we can found down here. I wonder if the Tyranids get access to a healer unit. Anyways, let's go ahead and move our army up here. We'll be moving the Malanthrope as well. And these guys we're going to tell to heal for just a turn, while the rest of our forces, moving up here, tear away at these Genestealer cultists. We're going to need to push forward, though, because at the current slow rate of advancing, the barbarians are just going to be able to retreat and heal endlessly, and I don't want them to do that. Back in Farkor, we can go ahead and get another building up and going. Let's see, I'm going to want some influence buildings here, because the Tyranids love their influence. So we will be going ahead and expanding to right up here. We may want to expand into another brood nest soon up here as well. And we may want to go ahead. We need to get some hero buildings up. That's what we really need right now. So we will be going ahead and expanding to right here and setting the Alpha Ovipository up right there, because we don't need to worry about clearing out any Imperial ruins up there. That Genestealer cultist is about to run off into the night where he can heal unless we run him down. No, he's just going to stand there and let me kill him. An inspired choice, to be sure. Okay, now let's see. Tearing down this webway gate's going to take some time. Let's go ahead and have some of our termagants surround it. We will have our Malanthrope move up, and we will have these guys stop and heal. Let's go ahead and slowly whittle down this webway gate. Just in case there's any Eldar on the map, I don't want to deal with them. Furthermore, it's causing a bit of an artificial choke point that I'd rather not have to deal with in the future. Now, let's see. Back here in the city of Farkor, we want the Alpha Ovipository. So we'll be building one of those. Now, back in Indothalone, let's see. We're working still on the megafauna sack. Alright. Oh, the Malanthrope can also throw an attack. Let's see. The toxic miasma would actually do damage to the webway gate, in spite of the fact that, by all means, the webway gate should not be poisonable. Go figure. So he will go ahead and poison the webway gate. There you go. He's going to spit poison at a building. The building is now sick from poison. Logic. Alright, let's see. We want Gray Matter Dispersion, and we want Gaunt Instincts. Both seem quite good. We will be taking Gray Matter Dispersion first because loyalty is a pain. And if we get less disloyalty, if we have more loyalty, then our cities will output more resources. And that's good. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead here. And let's claim this outpost. We'll take some Overwatch attacks from... Oh, I did not see these Chaos Cultists in the Fog of War. But nonetheless, we are going to be moving up our armies. And this guy will be finishing off the Webway Gate, or just about close enough to it. While these other Termagants do some nice little bits of damage to these Chaos Cultists. A healer unit would be nice. I wonder what healer units the Tyranids get access to. Okay, let's see. I want to go ahead and get these Vespids to leave my city alone, so I'm going to go ahead and have these Termagants take some shots at them. They'll take some Overwatch themselves, but who cares? I'm right here on my city. I can heal as much as I please. Now, back here on Indothlone, we have another Malanthrope set up, so I'm going to move him down to the southeast, and he's going to start my third city. Now, I'll be ordering another Malanthrope because I am crazy. I do not know if I'll ever actually use this guy, but we'll get to there when we get there. I need to set up more biomass buildings to deal with the amount of buildings that I am putting out, especially if I want to start a third city. But right now, heroes are a priority. Okay, let's go ahead and have this guy move back. He will start healing, as will this guy. And this guy is going to go ahead and move up here and take some shots at these Chaos Cultists, while this guy wipes out the Webway Gate. Excellent. We somehow got research from that. I guess the Malanthrope ate the Webway Gate. Go figure. Because I think the whole thing with Malanthropes is that they eat whatever the other Tyranids kill, and they learn from it. How you eat a building and learn from it, I do not know, but the Tyranids will find a way. Okay, well, that Malanthrope went ahead and stepped in and took some damage, so let's have this Malanthrope step in and do some damage to these Genestealer cultists. Not bad damage, really. I need to be looking into more warriors that can operate independently, however. Let's see, let's go ahead and have these Termagants continue to engage in this little skirmish with the Vespids before they retreat back to heal. I'm just getting the Vespids right now to be wounded and leave. Now, where, oh, where would I want to set up another city? A third city. What would be a good spot for a third city? We get increased influence from the proximity to other outposts. That's good to know. Okay, these Termagants are taking a lot of damage. I think they're dead. They are not dead. Okay. Now, let's see here. Why did my units all just heal? Why did my Malanthropes just heal? Anyways, let's go ahead and focus on these Genestealer cultists for a moment. We'll be moving, this Termagant back there. That Termagant might take some damage, but we'll deal with it. We will surround these Neophyte hybrids and kill them. Ah, the Malanthrope can't throw the poison at the Neophytes because I spent it stupidly on the Webway Gate. Well, lesson learned. So instead of attacking, he's going to throw Grasping Tail at this guy so that he can't shoot back. I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but I sure did do it. Okay, now let's see here. We're going to want this Malanthrope to step up so he can throw some poison on these boys. Let's see. But first, we will let the other Tyranids attack. Hang on, no, first we will let these Tyranids attack. And this guy will poison, this Genestealers. Now let's see, can we finish off either of these units of Genestealers? We can finish off this unit of Genestealers, but not that one. We will focus on killing a unit then, if we can. And we got 6 research because there were 3 Malanthropes nearby to eat the bodies. I don't know how that works, but it just do. Alright, let's see. We can go ahead and consume a tile or tear up some wireweed here. Let's go ahead and tear up some wireweed. So wireweed is an inconvenience. Okay, back here we'll be having these Termagants get ready to be reclaimed. And these Termagants right here... Let's see. We have an alpha ovipository up, but we're going to want more biomass if we're going to be setting up another city. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, it would be a waste of time to reclaim that unit, but I do want a Tyranid Prime out on the board. Let's go ahead and eat these Termagants to get that Tyranid Prime out faster. We can also get a Turvagon, but he seems like he's a bit too expensive for my blood now. Let's see. We can order another unit of Termagants. Sure. Woohoo. Enslavers. I hate them. Okay. The Gene Stealer cultists have all already used up their attacks. Let's see. We will be able to pretty well wipe them all out now. Let's see. This unit of Termagants is going to sit on this outpost and heal. Why did they... Okay. Really? They chose to just sit and get an Overwatch attack in case I moved any of my Tyranids? Strange. Okay, then. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and have these guys... Let's have these Tyranids move up. These Termagants, yeah. Now, they are going to get to... Again, they decide to have their units just sit still so they can throw out an Overwatch attack. So strange. Okay. There goes those Gene Stealers. Now, let's have... What we should do here is we're going to have... I'm curious about attacking those enslavers with this Malanthrope, because I know the Malanthrope can't be enslaved, because he doesn't have a morale mechanic to worry about at all. But does anyone else have Poison Breath left? No. Well, I'm going to move this guy up to attack the enslavers anyways, even though that's a bad idea. And the rest of these guys will move up to take a piece of the action with these Neophyte hybrids. So let's move them all up. And I doubt we'll be able to finish off these guys, but nonetheless, probably would have been smarter to have this other Malanthrope attack, but what can you do? Okay, those guys are probably going to run away into the night and get away, but it doesn't. I don't care. I don't mind. Let's see, back here in the Megafauna sack of Endothalone, we will be expanding. Now, where do we want to expand to? Let's see, what we want is more biomass. When do we want it? Now. Let's see, we'll be expanding here. It would probably be wise to invest in loyalty before anything else, as loyalty is, as ever, a priority. Let's move these Termagants up. I might reclaim them later. Actually, it might be smart to reclaim these Termagants in a few turns, rather than just waiting for them to heal. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of my time. Let's see, these guys we will move around. This guy, yeah, we will move around here, so he'll provide morale bonuses to my other Termagants. These cultists might move up and attack him, but I'm not super worried about that. These guys are going to run away, but they're not going to get far. And I am going to be happy, because I'm about to kill him for an extra... Oh, hey, ranged resistance buff. That's annoying. Anyways, I am happy because I am going to kill him for a grand 6 research. Thank you, sir. Now, I'm curious about this. Could I go ahead and put a city here? Yes, I can. I want a 3rd city, and I want it next to this recaf leaf. Now, first things first, let's go ahead and expand the city to there. These Termagants are going to go ahead and move up so they can hide inside the city. I'm going to be spending some of these Termagants to rush the Megafauna sack in OSFX, so that the city of OSFX can get up to speed as soon as possible. Now, let's see. Let's do some damage to the Enslavers here. I'm not super worried about the Enslavers as the Tyranids, as long as I have Malanthropes near my Termagants to prevent them from being enslaved. Now, speaking of, let's go ahead and get this Malanthrope up here, so he can maybe... Can he vomit some poison on the Enslavers? Yes, he can. Do a good amount of damage in the process. Hate the Enslavers. Glad to see him die. This Malanthrope will be hanging out right here. Oh, we've got another unit of Termagants. Let's see, is there anything we want to rush here? I would not mind rushing the Tyranid Prime even more, so we will do just that. Faster we get him out, faster we can get him looking for shops and other things. And if memory serves, he's a fairly strong unit, though not a super strong unit, so he might do some work claiming outposts for us as well. Let's see, we could use more biomass, so I'll be doing just that. Let's see, only 0.5 influence upkeep, really? That's good, that's a good deal. 6 biomass for 0.5 influence. Tyranids seem to have good cities. Let's see. Gaunt Instincts. Reduced biomass upkeep of infantry. Well, we're only paying 1 biomass per Termagant, so that's not super, that's not super crazy. The Tyranids seem like they get up to speed really fast. This seems quite good. Let's go ahead and push on up and take these cultists out. Now, they're going to do a little bit of damage with that Overwatch, and that's actually a surprising amount of damage for it to be the rinky-dink little pistols that the cultists throw around. But we are going to go ahead and get rid of those guys. Now, I want to go ahead and take out this webway gate. But after that, these other Termagants will be moving around with this Malanthrope and taking outposts for me, while these Termagants will be moving right here into the city, healing for a little bit until they are ready to be sacrificed to rush the Megafauna sack in the city. Now, let's see, back here in the city of Endothalone. Yep, we have a extra tile, so let's go ahead and get a coherence node a-running. Back in Farcore, we have got our first hero set up. We will be holding off on producing anything, though. We will be producing a Termagant, so the Termagant can be used to rush whatever we want. Tyranid Prime. Let's see, what can you do? Without any upgrades whatsoever, you have the ability to... Let's see. You have a Death Spitter, which is like a Tyranid machine gun, evidently. And the Bone Swords... Swords! I'll take swords for 500. Trebek, what's the difference between your mother and a duck? Anyways, let's see. Increased damage against infantry and monstrous creatures. Good armor piercing. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Now, let's see. He can take Scourge of the Brood, which increases the damage he outputs for a turn. It's once he can do it once every 3 turns. He gets damage reduction. He increases the accuracy of allied Tyranid warriors, so you're supposed to surround him with a crowd of Tyranid warriors, I see. And he can reduce the armor of an enemy by 50%. That sounds quite good. Let's see. For now, let's go with Adaptive Biology, because that seems good in the early game. And we'll go ahead and pop Scourge of the Brood as well, because this early in the game, I don't have any Tyranid warriors. So it's probably just good to go ahead and have him be able to fight on his own. Let's send him out to do some scouting on his own, because I'd rather not do any shopping just now. I am, you know, not in a super comfortable place regarding influence output. Now let's see, back down here. Oh, the city of OS Effects can go ahead and take some shots at that webway gate. Excellent. Again, I ate the webway gate for 4 research. The Tyranids are weird, man. Cool, though. Cool, though. Now, where did those enslavers go? I need to find those enslavers. I also need some good healing units. Because right now, my dudes are taking a bit of damage. Let's have the Malanthrope step up here first. No, not super wise. Okay, let's see. What are we looking at here? There's the Wounded Enslavers and Gene Stealer Cultists. There's some Chaos Cultists. Let's have the Tyranids. Let's have the Termagants wait. Oh no, the Gene Stealer Cultists have a range of 2. That's right. Ah, well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have our forces move on down. These other Termagants and Malanthropes will support the other force. Siren Caster should deal with a lot of our loyalty issues. Not that we're facing a whole lot to begin with, but, you know. Now, these Malanthropes, this Malanthrope, I do not know what I want it to do. These Termagants, I definitely want to go down and feed them to OS Effects. Let's see. The Infernal Lands in Endothalone. Let's see. We are going to want to order another unit of Termagants to feed to some city somewhere. I don't know what city, we just want it. Now, let's see. Back here in Farcore, we are ready to expand. We will probably want... What will we want? We will want influence at some point, but right now we're still suffering from biomass, so let's look into that. The Tyranid Prime here can continue to look around, and he's probably fairly tanky. Yeah, 9 armor, 17 health, and let's see, what was it? 15... Okay, the turn after taking damage, I see. Okay, so he only gets the 15% damage resist after taking a shot. Interesting. Okay, now that's what I was hoping they wouldn't do, is split up and each of them take a Overwatch attack from the Termagants. They're going to deal a lot of damage in return then. That's unfortunate, but whatever. We've got the other reinforcements moving in to help. These Termagants are going to have to retreat because I don't want to lose them. I don't have my brood nests set up like I wanted to because I want to prioritize loyalty somewhat for the moment in the city that I've got now. So these Termagants are going to run all the way back home and be replaced by some other comrades, some nice good comrades. Okay, which of these Malanthropes has their venom spit ready? This one does. So he'll be spitting venom at these gentlemen while the Termagants do what damage they can. Otherwise, let's see, we'll be throwing Grasping Tail on these guys so they can't do much damage on the next turn. And also taking quite a bit of damage. Very good. These guys are all going to be hanging out here, healing until they are ready to get back in the fray. Now, let's see. Here in OS Effects, we are going to be ordering, let's see. We want a Megafauna sack here in the city center. So we're going to do that. And then we are going to order this Termagant infantry to step out. And then we are going to eat them. For 13 production, the number went up. Okay, I won't complain. So we get the Megafauna sack set up even quicker in OS Effects. Very nice. And we'll be sending these Termagants on down, so they will be eaten by the city of OS Effects as well. Sheesh, the Tyranids seem like they can get crazy for city spam. How much damage? Oh my god, the Tyranid Prime does so much damage to Vespids. How much damage do we do after a buff? Ooh, even more. I like it. The Tyranid Prime does not mess around. Okay, yeah, liking the Tyranids so far. Oof. Hey, that's my Siren Caster. Stupid barbs. Okay, Gaunt Instincts. Reduce biomass upkeep on all units. Let's see. We are saving 0.2, about 0.2 biomass on all of our Gaunts. I like it. Now, let's see. These Gaunts, let's see. These Gaunts, what we're actually going to do is we're going to, well. Let's see. Oh, there's some Neophyte hybrids here. I see. Well, I don't like these Neophyte hybrids, and they need to go. Let's see. Does anyone have their Venom Spit? This Malanthrop is about to have its Venom Spit back up. So we're going to go ahead and have these guys all move up and take some shots at these Neophyte hybrids. Ideally get rid of them sometime soon. And unambiguously claim this Siren Caster for ourselves, because it is really good, especially if we want to go nuts spamming cities. We're going to take this ore field. It belongs to me, sir. I do not appreciate your pithy attempts at doing damage. Here is what I think of your efforts. Oh, that's good. Alright, let's see. We've got some building we need to do. Back in the city of Endothelone, let's see. We've got a good biomass income coming, but we need more. However, I also want to get more brood nests up and going so I can get more Termagants for more city rushing. So, I will be, let's see. I will be taking a brood nest here. And back in the city of Farkor, well, we don't have the ability to produce anything else, so we'll be instead taking in another tile. Let's see, we will be taking in a tile that will provide me with the most biomass, so that would probably be this tile right here, sure. Now, for our next bit of research, let's see. We will be taking, template weapon. Okay, that's just for big damage to crowds. The Capillary Tower produces flying monstrous creatures, generates research, loyalty, and population limit. Efficient digestion. Decreases influence cost of consuming tiles. That sounds quite good on the Malanthropes. If we can run around just eating loads of tiles, that sounds good. Lictors sound like fun, if memory serves. Trigons are probably also quite good. Can build monstrous creature that can build brood hives to initiate subterranean assaults. But, let's see, there's probably some text I've zipped right over back here that I should probably be going back and grabbing as well. The Malanthrope research tech is probably a lot better than I estimated, so we'll grab that, and then we should probably go ahead and grab Carnifexes as well, because that's a Tyranid classic, and it's just not right to miss those guys. Wow, these Chaos Cultists do pitiful amounts of damage to the Tyranid Prime. Now, let's see here. What will I be doing to all these guys? Let's see, we'll be having these Termagants fly on ahead, they do more damage, and this Malanthrope will fly on ahead to do his own damage. Now, let's see here. This Termagant unit that is wounded will be fed, while the Tyranid unit, the Termagant unit I just made, which is newer, is healthier. So I'll be eating the old Termagant where I had previously planned on eating the new. It's a brutal cycle of life for the Tyranids, I tell you. Okay, let's see. The Tyranid Prime here. Yep, he will be going ahead and helping himself to some of these Chaos Cultists. And we will be... I wonder, do the Tyranids have any units that can convert dead enemies into biomass? Because now I'm kind of thinking the way the Orcs run their economy, where they get ore and influence for every dead enemy. Anyways, let's go ahead and order a building here. Now, we could always use more biomass, evidently. So I will be putting in a biomass building right there. And that will help us to get all 3 of our cities online in time. Now, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this recording up. And I will see you folks the next time with some more good Tyranid action, because I am getting a real kick out of this. This is a lot of fun. I will see you folks then.